Class 23-020. This time, please rise for the playing of the national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand at ease or be seated. In attendance today are CNFU Executive Officer, Lieutenant Commander Waller, CNFU METOC Department Head, Senior Chief Archibald, Marine Corps Detachment Commanding Officer Major Lively, MOAB Officer in Charge, Chief War Officer 5 Ebanks, MARDET First Sergeant Apps, and MOAB Staff Non-Commissioned Officer in Charge, Master Gunner Sergeant Stubbs. Family, friends, and fellow Marines, we thank you for coming and sharing the achievements of these young Marines. 10 months ago, these 4 Marines checked into the Marine Detachment for meteorology and oceanography training. Today, they have met that goal and obtained the designation of 6842. Over the past 10 months, they have received over 1,300 hours of instruction in the science of meteorology and oceanography. 207 hours of training in marine unique weather operations. Along with their technical schooling, they have also undergone over 400 hours of intense physical fitness training. Furthermore, the Marines have participated in multiple uniform and room inspections, as well as various volunteer and charity events and fundraisers in the local community. In addition to their hard work, their accomplishments were made possible by the expertise, dedication, and undivided attention of their MOAB instructors. These Marines have been unwavering in their mission to develop, mentor, and sustain transformation from a basic Marine into the fleet-ready analyst forecaster you see before you today. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to please give a round of applause for the instructor staff in the MOAB Force.
Sure. So, first of all, welcome to the family members and the friends, the Marines, the sailors, everyone here. It's awesome to see the turnout that we get for the graduation class. It's a small class. We only have 4 Marines. We only spit a few out every other couple weeks. So it's not a huge, stadium-like kind of graduation. But what I do want to say is the instruction that's given in this course is extremely difficult. It's one of the hardest courses in the Marine Corps that we have here. And it's not a course that everybody raises their hand to come to. A lot of folks come for aviation support, and they find out that that is also primarily weather. But this is a very satisfying MOS to be in. And to the Marines, what you have to understand is that every major operation, whether it be amphibious landing, a ship-to-shore landing, any resupply flight, anything that goes on, the primary contributing factor to that not happening is weather. It's not fire from down below coming up towards the aircraft. It's not, we can maneuver around that, we can go higher than that, we can do all kinds of things. But what we can't do is outrun the weather, right? So what it takes is accurate forecasting. And I think that that also, or oftentimes gets misconstrued because, you know, you're not on the ground with a rifle engaging the enemy face to face. But to be a part of that and to be an enabler of that operation is truly one of the most important things. So you guys, you have a hard job ahead of you. You have a extremely important. So as soon as you hit the fleet, you'll be the ones in front of the boss, whether that be lieutenant colonel above all the way up to a general, giving briefings. He's going to ask you about weather. I know some of you gave weather briefings to me, and I kind of gave you some questions and some feedback and stuff just to try and understand what all you need to know, right? It's not just, you can't just go say it's going to be sunny and 75, right? That's not going to work. And you have to get down to the details. You have to understand how that affects operations, and that is such a difficult thing. And it blows my mind, actually. All I get to do is ask the questions and then hopefully understand the answers. But to be able to get the science behind it, oftentimes, you know, the general public looks at the Marine Corps as just their grunt work and the, you know, maybe the not so smart fellows that just run into gunfire. But that is not today's Marine Corps. We have to be the smartest, we have to be the fastest, we have to be the most efficient. And that's what we try and graduate here, and I am confident that these Marines going forward are going to be there at the tip of that spear. So, without further ado, let's do some awards first, and then we'll get to graduation.
Next over, come on. Second.
Oh, you don't have it to read? Oh, there you go. Sorry. I was like, usually we keep a copy back there.
United States Marine Corps, Lance Corporal Luke D. Dumont was, on the 27th day of February 2023, the subject of a meritorious mass conducted by the commanding officer, Marine Corps Detachment, Keesler Air Force Base, Mississippi, for outstanding service as follows. For noteworthy performance of duty while serving as a student at the Meteorological and Oceanographic Analyst Forecaster course, Marine Corps Detachment, Keesler Air Force Base, Mississippi, from May 2022 to February 2023. During this time period, you exhibited an academic performance of duty that only is achieved by a select few by finishing as the honor graduate and achieving a 91% final grade point average. His use of extensive self-study, classroom participation, and hands-on application of his duties while striving for academic excellence provided a first-grade example for his fellow Marines to emulate. Your resourcefulness and enthusiasm reflect the highest standards of professionalism and are a credit upon yourself, your command, and the United States Marine Corps. Signed, James G. Lively, Major, United States Marine Corps Commanding Officer.
That grade point average is actually, it's very, I would never, even myself, be able to achieve that going through the scores.
That's Corporal Tremont, from Rochester Hills, Michigan, transferred to Marine Corps Air Station, Miramar, California.